One of the things that I love about what we do for a living is the interview, and today I get to interview the Jeff Hogan.
The, how about that, huh?
The.
This is the first for us.
Yes, it is.
It's good though.
It is good, and you know, I'm going to start with the basics. Jeff, where are you from?
Milford, Pennsylvania.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
northeast Pennsylvania, right on the border of New York and New Jersey, right up there in top northeast corner. About 75 miles west of New York City. You would think, you know, metropolitan area and all. Now, I grew up on a dirt road in a house that my father built, and I mean, this is the kind of stuff that out here you have those Midwest values, and really, very much, even though I didn't grow up in the Midwest, it feels exactly like where I grew up. So it's great. I love the fact that my daughters are growing up in the same place.
Yeah, and they've been here, you've been here since?
1998.
Yeah, so they have just grown up here.
They have every right to be Buckeyes through and through, you know. My wife's from Texas, so, you know, she tries to get them to be Longhorns, but they're Buckeyes right now.
Yeah, and the question is, are you a Buckeye?
Well, yeah. I mean, after hosting all of the coaches shows back in my sports days, you know, doing all those types of things and covering Ohio State from, you know, within, absolutely, you have to be.
In all the years you've been here, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not going to isolate it to this place. What's the favorite story you've ever covered?
The 1999 Final Four run for the Ohio State basketball team was phenomenal. It was so good. So little was expected of that team in the early part of that season. They had a horrible year the year before, and they just turned it around, and it just turned magical. That whole, you know, Cinderella team that you hear about, that was them that year. So the ride just continued well beyond where anybody thought, and it just became magical. It was nice. It was a nice ride.
Yeah, it had all the emotion
and
everything.
It had everything. The storylines were all there. Everything fell into place, made it to the Final Four. And that was as far as they went, but still, you know, you make it to the Final Four.
That's a huge thing.
There's only one team that goes home without losing their last game of the season. So
yeah.
It was a nice run.
Mornings, is it hard to get up?
No. I'm serious. I'm okay with it. You know what? Once anybody's up, you're up. I mean, move on with it. Go.
Yeah.
It took me probably 2 years to get used to the schedule.
Sure.
To be honest with you. And I don't know that anybody really ever gets totally used to it, because you try to be a normal person on the weekend, but I certainly don't mind working while people are sleeping, especially the ones in my house, because I get the payoff at the other end of the day when they come home and I'm there.
Yeah.
And it's nice. Plus, there is something to be said, I think, for having people wake up with you in the morning.
Yeah.
Because you get that comment all the time, I wake up with you every morning.
Yeah.
You know? And people say to you, I go to bed with you every night, right? So, you know, we're in their bedrooms, just opposite ends of the day. But that's nice when you feel like you're getting somebody informed for the final thing they need before they go to bed, and I'm getting them up in the morning for what they need to know before they get out the door.
One thing that I marvel at when I watch you guys in the morning, I can't say I'm up a lot to see you guys in the morning, especially at like 4:25.
Nor should you be, but
but when I see you guys in the morning, you have this energy level that is really admirable, I think. And I'm like, where do you guys get that? Do you feed off of each other? Is it 5-hour energy drink?
No.
What is it?
You know, I don't drink caffeine. You know, I don't have any caffeine or anything like that. Some people can't get started without the. I don't have any of that stuff. We do. We have a good team. We have a lot of fun together, and we love what we do. And there is nothing fake about what happens there in the morning. That's real energy, and we're excited to be able to get people's day started. And I don't think it's obnoxious to the point where, you know, people wake up and they can't stand, you know, overly happy people at that hour of the morning. I don't think it gets to that point. I think people need to be let know that we're going to start their day off in a positive way, and, you know, a little bit of energy can't hurt them.
So there you have it, everybody. The Jeff Hogan.
That's all you get. That's it in a nutshell.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Anytime.